Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Expedition Lost. We're in the bottom left-hand side. Our Protoss player, the hero of the replay who sent this one in from OCL, it's FightingFrog.
And his opponent, in the top right, it's the guy who can speak without repeating himself. It's Mojo times 3.
I have to admit, there's part of me that really wishes that Mojojojo would actually use the voice and do like some kind of shit from Powerpuff Girls, but somehow I doubt it's going to happen. That would be pretty sweet, though. On the other hand, however, we might just have to wait and see what he does in terms of build. Protoss versus Protoss, as far as I can tell, is still very much a rock, paper, scissors type matchup. In terms of, like, Stargate beats Robo, which beats Twilight.
Well, Stargate beats Twilight now, too.
Really?
Yeah. Oracles.
Wait, don't
Envision.
Stalkers hard counter that, or at least reduce...
Well, yes, but Stalkers are hard countered by Void Rays.
That's fair. Even with Blink.
Even with Blink.
Turns out...
If you have enough of them.
Well, yes. That's the danger, though, isn't it?
Highway to the danger zone. You know how it is.
Absolutely. The thing is, like, the other danger of Twilight is you go DTs.
Yeah, but that's, again, where you have the Oracle for Envision.
Also, you can go Tempest. Yeah.
Yes. Well, you can go basically anything from the Stargate.
Yeah. Mojojojo getting a scout off. FightingFrog, however, is not scouting. This tells us one thing. He cares not for scouting.
He cares not for scouting. That means he basically doesn't care what his opponent is doing in this game, because he's just going to go with his plan no matter what.
Yeah, that's fair. He is going for some kind of tech play, very clearly, because he's put 3 workers in each gas already, and he's actually mined a decent amount of it. He's actually mined nearly 200 gas already. So the question is, what's the plan, Frog?
He could actually not be doing any kind of tech play here. He could just be throwing down 2 more gates, and then with the 3 gate, you can actually produce Stalkers non-stop with this.
With that much gas?
Yes, but it's actually going to be a Stargate.
And he's also not even hiding the fact that it's a Stargate. His opponent's probe is there. Like,
Wait, why am I classy?
I have no idea why you're classy, but clearly you rate a monkey with a pipe.
Yeah. Indeed.
The thing is, if you're Mojojojo at this point, and you see basically, I'm making a Stargate, what are you going to do about it? Presumably you just go for...
Honestly, I'd go Stargate myself.
Yeah?
Yeah, go Stargate, start with a Phoenix, and then keep producing Phoenix.
Okay. By the way, Jojo Craft in the chat saying his turbo emotes don't work. I think they do. We're seeing a classy monkey with a pipe with bubbles coming out of it.
We also see a monkey crying.
Yeah. Oh well. I'm sure it'll all be fine, but the Phoenix production has begun with FightingFrog. He's clearly going for a control build.
Okay, so it's going to be Mojojojo that's going for the 3 gate instead.
That's acceptable, I guess.
Full Stalker production, yeah. It's going to get scouted by these Phoenix, though.
Also, he's slightly off on his gas, unless the 2 on one and 3 on the other is a deliberate choice, which, by the way, it might be.
Yeah, I like this build from FightingFrog a lot. Just Phoenix are just so good in terms of the straight up
engagement. This looks like a scouting
PvP.
Phoenix up until the point where it starts taking bits out of the mothership core.
Yeah. It's a little bit too early to be a scouting Phoenix, though, so I think he knew that it was real. Plus, he saw the Stargate.
Plus, he got damage on stuff.
Yeah.
Frog getting us some more units up. He's actually stopped making Phoenixes.
Yeah, he's getting the Robo up, presumably to go over Mortals. It's actually going to be Blink after this, which is a little bit weird. It might be a DT follow-up, actually, but I think it's going to be Blink.
Again, Robo counters both.
Yes.
Mothership core needs to fire if it's gonna. There it goes. Because she's gonna die. Oh no.
Yeah.
Just made it out. The Stalkers, however, going into the main. And this is precisely why Mothership cores exist. I have a feeling this could be a very nasty attack for FightingFrog to hold off. Mojojojo, good unit.
Honestly, if he keeps reducing Void Race and he has his Phoenix back to lift a few of the Stalkers, he should be okay.
But it is on him to basically save himself now. It's not up to his opponent to screw up. And he has got some more gateways coming in, and that's good. Immortal on the way, which means that the clock really is on for Mojojojo. He needs to get something done. Although I like the fact that he has a war pinpoint inside Fighting Frog's main now, which Frog doesn't really know about.
Yeah, but with Immortals plus Void Rays here, I think he's going to be okay.
He's got the time to get the Void Ray out. Yeah, the Mothership Core, the Photon Overcharge dies now. I think but Fighting Frog can't afford to let him just sit there and shoot bits of his army, of his base rather.
Yeah.
The Fighting Frog getting himself some space, now he needs to go in, I assume. I'm going to assume he needs to attack soon. Otherwise Mojojojo can just sit there picking bits off him. Well, he's going. And Mojojojo...
Oh, he hallucinated a Void Ray. Oh, that's so clever.
I'm trying to find the hallucination. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. And look, with the Phoenix, he can actually... Oh, it wasn't hallucination.
No,
it was prismatic alignment. Lol. I jerked there. Yeah, and this what's really nice about the Phoenix. In that engagement, he could just lift up the Stalkers individually and kill them up when they landed, and just kill the ones that were attacking instead. So the Phoenix are just such a good addition to any Protoss army in a PvP situation.
And now we see what happens when you put Immortals next to Stalkers. Turns out the Stalkers take 3 shots and die. Yeah. Actually, is that probe on the bottom side that Mojojojo's probe? It is Mojojojo's probe. At least it was Mojojojo's probe. It's now a heap of scrap.
So Fighting Frog's clearing out the pylons here, and he's actually left one inside his main to the last.
I think he may have not noticed it somehow. Oh no, he has. He has.
Yeah, it's sending a Zelda over there too. So.
Thing is, I suspect he's now anticipating a DT follow-up.
Yes, probably not a bad assumption.
Oh, there's a Zealot coming in from Mojojojo. This is why it's worth taking your whole army there. Because this Zealot's actually going to get some kills.
It should... Yeah, there's going to be micros. Oh, actually, for some Photon Overcharge, that's a lot of value.
Yeah, that's well worth, actually. As long as he does something about it in the near future to capitalize. Oh, that Phoenix dies, and Thessor reveals the blink. The thing is, at that point, as Fighting Frog, you have to be super paranoid about the opportunities your opponent might have at the back of your main. Or at the back of your base, which is basically almost uncovered at this point.
Yeah, so we see a Forge going down from Mojojojo, so he's going to look into getting... securing this natural, just defending up until he has a third base. And so he wants to go and just play this out. There's no Forge from Fighting Frog, so I think he's planning to attack fairly soon.
The thing is, he's also got more... The thing is, Fighting Frog's economy is still better, and he is producing workers just as quickly, if not faster, because he's chronoing his workers out. So basically, somehow... Oh, Frogs need to see this. He needs to see this one.
Yeah, he's seen it. I think so.
Let him come in. He's going to let him come in. He's going to say, fine, do come in. You're going to take those rocks down. There's not a lot I can do to stop that, but I can make it more costly for you to come into my base.
I mean, these are Blink Stalkers, though.
Yep, but if you can get 3 shots off from an Immortal, it doesn't matter how fast they are.
No, he's not going to kill anything, though. This Voyager is going a little bit too far out. Yeah.
Yeah, it cost him nothing, though. It cost him some energy. So it's not too bad. And the Phoenix on the other side of the map is actually hallucinated this time.
Yes. Which is why the Mothership Core is giving no fucks.
Oh, but the army moves away just as the Stalkers move back in. The pylons are being threatened, but he cannot afford to lose these pylons. He really can't. They shut down his valuable production. And again, it's why it's worth sticking something by these rocks, if only a cannon. And he's got a forge now. He can stick a pylon and a cannon by these rocks.
I mean, he could just go for the pylon, honestly, just to get division.
Yeah. I have to wonder whether Fighting Frog's actually seen this proxy pylon. He has seen the proxy pylon on the right, which might be with his army. He keeps getting hit by this.
Yeah, it's not going to do damage this time, though.
But he needs to put something there just to give him a little extra warning. I mean... Because these Stalkers can just bounce in there, and they're very close to his production immediately. And he's not actually covering that at all.
Both of their Colossus bases are in the same position. That's funny.
And he's gone the wrong way! This is the thing, he needs to get... If he wants to kill off a Stalker, he needs to get 3 shots on it at once. Or he needs to go and attack, one of the two.
Does he have observers anywhere? Yes, he does.
Both players have observers, yeah.
So he's keeping it with his army, which means he's probably scared of DTs, which is fine, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see him put the observer out here.
Yeah. And that Zealot's super useful. It means the army is needed back in the main, and it would again be so good to have some kind of static defense there, just a little bit, you know? Because these Immortals cannot keep up. They just can't. So unless he walls himself in there... I don't know. I don't know what he... Because Fighting Frog's basically being pinned back at this point.
Yeah, he's splitting up his army now, though. Not that he has one Colossus, he feels that he can do this. Oh!
That's how you damage Stalkers, maybe? No, you don't. The thing is, this Colossus is going to be super useful, and Fighting Frog's in Thermal Lance is going to be fractionally ahead, I think.
Yeah, his Robo Bay finished up earlier, so it's going to be a little bit further ahead. But this is a good containment play here from Mojojojo. He knows exactly what his opponent is up to, and Fighting Frog is good at scouting information too. And with this Phoenix, he sees the third base go down. If he goes to the natural, he's going to be able to see the Templar Archives as well. And I guess the Templar Archives is why Mojojojo is slightly behind on his Colossus production.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Twilight is just now going up for Fighting Frog.
The thing is, Fighting Frog, does he have +1 weapons? Yes, he does. He basically needs it for +2, which means Mojojojo is going to be super ahead at this point. Although the Colossus is getting some damage in there. I'm surprised at that.
I'm surprised he's not been pushing. He's doing that now, but he's splitting up his army in order to do so.
The thing is, he's just successfully chased the Stalkers away that were causing him the problem. Part of me wants to see Fighting Frog just go right now. His army is good. His composition is better.
Uh-oh, Colossus out on their own.
They're dead.
One of them are. Other one's going to survive.
Ooh, managed to chase away. The thing is, Fighting Frog didn't need to lose that.
No, but this gives Colossus advantage to Mojojojo at his natural. So the third can be contested, but not the nat.
I don't know, Kev. I don't know. The thing is, Fighting Frog had an opportunity there to push out and do damage. The thing is, Frog's technically ahead in terms of workers, but the economy doesn't favour him because his opponent has a third.
Oh, he's not mining from his third, so...
Is he not? Oh, no, he isn't. He's got one worker over there. He could be.
He could be, yes.
But as his economy is just not as good.
Yeah, it's only 49 probes. So, he should have... Yeah, he's resumed probe production now, which is fine. It's going to be pretty much equal by the time that the third of Fighting Frog is up.
That's fair. Well, is Frog still building? No, Frog's still building, so he's only building one more at a time? Oh, he's only building 2 at a time. That's unfortunate.
Oh yes, and Hakid is last.
There we go, I don't think he's fixed that.
Yeah.
Again, Frog has an army advantage. He doesn't have an upgrade advantage, but that is literally the only deficit he has at this point.
Yeah, and also his rocks are being taken down to his main, so there's a possibility of counterattacks just going in there constantly now that he's extended himself to a third base on the right side instead of taking the one at the left.
By the way, apparently an Avilo replay made it into the daily sodium intake thing without people realising it was Avilo. I would love to know which account that was.
Probably Micro Jackson.
Probably. So the question is, as Fighting Frog, what's he planning? Is he just going to go, right, I'm going to max out and then go kill him?
Probably. I mean, he's ahead in terms of everything.
He's ahead in terms... he's equal in Colossus count.
Yes, but his army is generally bigger.
Yeah. That's fair. It is sizably bigger, actually. Is he ahead in terms of Archons? No! Mojojojo's ahead in terms of Archons. It is purely... Mojojojo's ahead in Stalker count. So where the hell's Fighting Frog's army supply? It's Zealots. He has 23 Zealots.
Which are good, but they're going to melt so fast to Colossus and Archons.
Yep. Do they even have charge? Yes, they do. This is a very passive game. It feels like there could have been a lot more harassment.
But there's 2 Protoss, that's what you expect.
Yeah, that's true. Because it is all going to come down to that one super horrible engagement, and then one army is going to be destroyed.
Oh, I like this, the second Robo Bay from Mojojojo.
I like the fact that Fighting Frog is going for a fleet beacon.
Yes.
Even though I'm pretty certain he cannot afford to get a Tempest out.
Well, of course he can. Oh,
No,
he doesn't
has
have
the
the supply for it. But he can afford it. He can afford so many.
Mojojojo versus Fighting Frog. Fighting Frog's losing that battle because he engaged second.
Yeah, and with the Watchtower, Mojojojo knows where he has to go to defend, so... He needs to go up that ramp before Mojojojo gets there, because then he has a good position to fight in, and then this is going to be a choke for Mojojojo to fight out of. Is he going to run? Yeah, he's going to run. Oh, recall.
Beautiful recall there. Managed to get away with pretty much everything he needed, except the fact that this natural has no detection on it. And the main doesn't either. Oh, Frog. Oh, Frog, you are going to suffer horribly. Except there should be a detection. There should be detection with that army. So the question is, where's the other DT?
There's detection in the main, so...
Oh, wow, there's a cannon.
Yeah.
Turns out a cannon beats a DT.
Not by much.
No. But by enough. And actually, the first Tempest is out. Hallucinated Colossus. And the hallucination is the one that takes the damage. Where's the Observer? Seriously, where's the Observer?
Yeah, it's in the third. So it's coming now.
Because that DT
this
is
is
doing
slightly
so much damage. It's actually taking the shields off a Colossus and then it melts. Yeah.
Oh, this pylon is a little bit ambitious.
Actually, that pylon's a good scouting unit. It tells Mojojojo that he's in a bad position.
Bad position? He's in a good position.
But his Colossi will get murdered by these Tempests.
There's only 2 Tempests.
That's true, but it is, what, 160 damage a volley to the shield, to the Tempest.
Oh, and he's out of position.
Oh, the engagement is good. The Colossus taking as much out as they can. The Archon's getting in and doing serious damage to the Zealot numbers. But that's what they're for.
Oh, the flanking Colossus is going to die so fast for all these Archons. It's a good position for FightingFrog. All of his Colossus are fighting on the high ground, so his opponent has to get out of there, but now he has some supply. Oh no! Oh, they're going to kill the 3 beacon.
Flat Bacon is
so
dead.
Fast.
Flat Bacon so dead.
Flat Bacon. Oh, they're going to kill their robot too. Oh Jesus. Oh god. Oh Jesus.
That's the thing, they're going to take all of his interesting tech out.
DT's good unit.
DT's really good unit. The thing is, the DTs need to be killed, and they're not being killed. They're not being killed. FightingFrog, what you gonna do? FightingFrog. FightingFrog. Oh my god, FightingFrog is leaving his main. This is literally the worst time.
Oh no, he can't get a Dark Shrine of his own. He's making an Oracle now, though.
Yeah, because he needs a detection right now.
Yeah. Oh my god, that DT. Where's the Observer?
The Observer's in the main, watching the buildings die.
And the Zealots are just like, oh, fuck.
The thing is, there's so much damage being done, and Frog isn't killing these units! Kill them! No, Frog, what are you doing? Where is Frog's attention?
No, he's got it. Oh, but they're gonna
Except they can escape, because they can just run away.
They're actually gonna kill these Zealots? No. Oh, okay, cool.
This is why you need cannons on every single base.
Oh, and vision.
This is why you need cannons on every single base.
3 times.
Seriously, how much would he have been saved if he'd had 3 or 4 cannons around that base? It would have cost him 300 or 400 minerals, and he wouldn't have lost all his tech. And you have it. He's under harassment again, and this is such good harassment by Mojojojo.
Yeah, if the Cybercore goes down, that's really bad for a FightingFrog.
He's not killing anything because his army's in the wrong place.
Oh my god, there's so many Zealots.
That's because that's all he can make at this stage.
No, I mean from Mojojojo. Just being worked in offensively, just for the harassment potential. And he's pulling his opponent from the 3rd to the main, from the main to the 3rd, from the 3rd to the main, again and again and again.
And again, it's cannon. This is why static defense is so good. If you can, and also putting something next to that frickin'. If he'd walled in at that ramp, if he just walled it in, then he could have done so much more. But these Zealots are going to kill all of these probes.
Oh, charge good unit.
Charge super good unit. But the thing is, as FightingFrog moves out, no detection in the main, no defenses in the main, means that this DT is going to do so much hurt. Oh god.
Here comes the DT.
Just make cannons everywhere, you have the money.
He has no pylons to put them down on.
He has one in the main. 3 cannons behind it would do so much. The thing is, all his opponent needs to do now is warp in 4 more units and go and attack his 3rd again.
And he's gonna. You know, Fighting Frog has like a non-problem now, though, because you know now there's nothing to defend back in the main, so he can just focus on the third.
The thing is, he can still use the base. He can still use it for production. Fighting Frog. Again, it's that thing where I'm looking at it by. I'm looking at it with perfect knowledge and all that sort of thing, but it's looking like every time he moves his army to the third, something comes and kills shit in the main. And if he just had something there with a gun on it, then he might be okay, because these zealots didn't necessarily deal with like cannons behind walls or just wall this ramp in, but he's doing it again because if
there's
it
4 oracles in the main.
Yeah, but even they can't burn these things down fast enough to save the main.
No, I think there's
guys
no envisions, and the DT's still doing a lot of damage.
The thing is, there's cannons in the natural, which means the DT isn't doing anything there. See? See? 2 cannons! Ay.
Oh, Jojo crap, BM. The game's more interesting than that.
I think he's just saying he's really tired. The thing is, again, like, putting another cannon in this wall would have been so good. Also, the army now looks like it's going to go... I think Fighting Frog might be in trouble, actually. His opponent's getting a fleet beacon up, so his massive Colossus count is going to mean nothing.
Yeah. There's a Void Race out, too.
That said, the Colossus count on the other side, if Fighting Frog can get out there before his opponent gets the sort of the courage to go, then he might be okay.
Yeah, the upgrades are in favor of of Mojojojo, but the army supply is better for Fighting Frog, which is weird. I guess it's all
the
being
protection needs to be with the army. There is a DT in the middle of all of that, killing everything. Again, this is one of those things where it would be really useful to have the upgrade that gives observers speed.
Yeah, Graviton or whatever.
No, Graviton Catapult is Tempest.
Okay.
It's not Tempest, it's Carriers. And this base is dead. Oh no, Oracle's good unit. But the whole thing is there's nothing to defend anymore.
Yeah, the 4th is gonna die for Mojojojo though.
Yes, and if he can make something of that, then that's brilliant. The problem is Fighting Frog's on 1 mining base. And his opponent's on 1 mining base as well, I think.
Oh, that's not an engagement Fighting Frog want to take right there.
Thing is, if he can get his Tempest into a good position, they could ruin his opponent's Colossus count.
Yeah, the Stalkers are flanking on the left side, though, on the bottom side right here. They're going towards the Tempest, but Tempest are firing pretty good. The army is split up for Fighting Frog. The Colossus are not doing the amount of fire that they would like to, but now they get a pretty good concave. He's taking a really good fight here. He's going to win this.
That's amazing. I don't even know how.
Oh, wait. Void Race.
Tempest, though. They're aggroed onto the Tempest because the Tempest can shoot them.
Yeah, but all of these Colossus are going to die.
Jesus, where is the nearest island to warp Stalkers in at?
It's nowhere. Run, Colossus, run! Oh, every time he turns around to fire, he loses a unit. Oh, that's sad.
That's the thing, he's not... it doesn't matter anymore, he just needs something that can take the damage.
Oh no, the Templar!
Why Templar? Why didn't you just make Stalkers? He needs Stalkers. He needs Stalkers right now.
Frog, why?
The thing is,
believe?
his opponent fighting Mojojojo is making carriers.
What?
Carriers.
No, he's not. It's Void Race.
He was making a carrier a second ago.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
Oh, come on. This is the harassment again. Again, a couple of cannons in each base. Fighting Frog has the money. And again, 1 cannon in the main. 1 cannon by that wall and this DT would do nothing.
I mean, Mojojojo can just go Colossus, Archon,
Yeah.
and fucking Void Race right now.
Yeah. That's the thing. Fighting Frog has a massive army, though, so if Fighting Frog goes right now, he can win this. But he needs to go right now, otherwise he's...
Well, his army is massive, but there's nothing to shoot the units in the air, and there's basically only Void Race in the opponent's army.
That's a good point. Wait, was that a DT?
Oh, this is a good harassment right here. Jesus
Except
Christ.
he's going near the... yeah, static defense.
A good unit.
Static defense. That's where it's at. Hey, KKK. The thing is, yeah, like the Sky Toss approach seems to be good.
Oh my god. He's moving out.
I
He's moving
don't know
out.
why he's moving out, but he's moving out.
He knows he has to. He's so far behind.
Yep, his worker count is down by 10.
And that's after losing 83.
Jesus. So an overcharge is real.
Oh!
If Storm
Well,
could
the
be
Grand
real, then
Army
he might be
versus-
okay.
Oh, now he's making a carrier again. Jesus Christ.
Thing is, the Void Rays aren't good against Archons.
Archons. Yeah, they clump up, so this might be Fighting Frog's game. What? Game of Throws, what?
No!
Holy
he can't
shit.
afford to pull back against those Void Rays. He needs to go kill them, and therefore Mojojojo GG's. To be fair, 82 armies are played with 13, even if that is all Void Rays, I don't care.
Yeah, that was weird.
Where's the DT? The DT, yeah, there was a DT by Fighting Frog's fort that he never took.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Well played, Fighting Frog. I did not think you were going to win that one. So much harassed. But